On UFC 315 on May 10th, live from the Bell Center in Montreal, Canada. The main event will be Belal Muhammad, his first title defense, against number 4 ranked Jack Della Maddalena.
Throw it, not just sitting there and waiting. Found the shot that ended the night.
I'm no Khabib, I'm no GSP, I'm Belal Muhammad. I'm my own man. And now the world knows it, the world sees it. They gotta start respecting it. I'm a world champion.
There's some scary people in this division, but I'm scariest and the best in the business. Let's go. Plead the fifth when the name that get brought up.
Real legend never die. Still with the business, you should cry, let it lie. Side 4 and 9, that's Korea suicide. Tell them one time, forever in my prime. They remember my name.
Belal Muhammad, his first title defense, against number 4 ranked Jack Della Maddalena.
Jack Della Maddalena will take on Belal. Remember the name Muhammad for the welterweight.
Play a roulette with each step I progress, no less. Go ahead and place your bets, cause we know where we at, we know we top tier. Cause all the hate that you bring, we know it stops here.
What do you think about Belal Muhammad as a champ?
Oh, he's woeful.
Belal, he's a fake champ. He's a fake.
All the weight, the hate, the doubt. Tell me what's going through your mind right now.
People are going to keep disrespecting me, but we just keep winning. I'm the man, and for me, now cementing my legacy as the best welterweight to ever do it.
That's all we can do, dude. You know, it's just be prepared, be aware of all his shots, and then that's it. You know, go out there. But I mean, Belal, obviously he can grapple also too. You know, so we, of course, there's certain of respect. But it's a fight is a fight. You know, we're gonna go out there. He's gonna be himself, and let's go, man. We can't wait one more week, and let's get after it.
A lot of the guys that he catches, you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. Like you see me in my training right now, it's like a fresh guy on me every 30 seconds. And I'm dead tired, and these guys are a lot bigger than me. But it's like, I gotta be in that point where I'm uncomfortable, because that's gonna be the fight. Yeah.
واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18
Jack Della Maddalena is a very exciting fighter. He's a tremendous striker, and he really does have all the skills in the world.
All these guys, when they get in the cage with me and they're cross, it's different. He's on this streak, but he hasn't fought anybody like me.
He's got a tough fight in his hands. I'm sure he's just trying to egg himself on to come forward, but come fight now, he's going to have someone in his face trying to sting him, and then we'll see what's up.
The ball, warm up, and then get into a session. Probably do some grappling today. I'll just do as much as I can with my limp arm. He did 4 surgeries, I think, by the end. And he can't move around with a fucking drip in his arm, pulling his heart. It's been fucking mentally straining on him, and you can see now, like him back in the gym moving around, you can see the little smile on his face. Even myself, for me to move around with Jack, I've got the smile on my face as well. You can see him, he's back in it, he's sweating in the gym. I'm trying not to kick him in the arm, but we're moving around, we're wrestling, we're getting back ready for a big fight.
Yes, Jack, that's beautiful. Looking for opportunities off the head movement now.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Wednesday morning. Pretty good session. Couldn't get a move around, get a sweat on. Did as much as I could without the hand. Now it's going to head home and get in the sauna, have an ice bath. That's right.
I think he is so clean with his boxing. I think it's one thing everyone always looks and, oh my gosh, he's so fast, he's so powerful. But seeing slick head movement, seeing the ability to create angles and be sophisticated with what you do, that is rare. Jack Della Maddalena has that other level of boxing and ability to problem solve in real time because of that experience with his hands and his ability to move his feet. Man, the dude he is so good.
Today was super hard sparring, having these guys, a fresh guy every 30 seconds. And then a lot of them are like overweight, 220-pound middleweights that are out of shape and fat. You got to just feel that weight on him and be uncomfortable.
Dang, Gerald, sir. Dang, Biggie Rowe.
How many guys in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, irrespective of era or weight class, has put 10+ win streaks together? Dude, not many. You let a guy like that get in on your hips and get his hands together. It's the biggest moment of his career. It's the biggest night of his professional life. Dealt with unbelievable amount of fan pushback, and you give a guy like that openings, I don't know what to tell you.
I was doubted my whole career. I was doubted this whole run I've had. I knew I would dominate.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling good, loose, cool. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take him out.
Yeah. Any predictions on the fight?
I think it's gonna be fast. You know, I think he'll be done in one.
Get him taken down in one?
Yeah, down in one. Yeah, I think I've grown a lot since our last fight. I think he has grown a bit, but I think on the how much I've grown, I think I've outgrown him. But at the end of the day, it's a fight. I think he's a bit energetic and he leaves his chin out there, and I think I'm going to take his chin.
So he's been amazing. Like you said, the hospitality, they open you with open arms. It's been amazing. It's not like there's a language barrier, but like we all speak Islam, we all speak Muslim, we all speak martial arts. So it's like, even though sometimes we don't understand each other, we understand the look, we understand the feel, we understand the love that I get from these guys. Literally like brothers. They like bring me in, and it's something I told Lou about. It's like, you'll never experience it once in a lifetime, because there's always people out there that they want something out of you. Like, you always look over your shoulder in America like, what does this guy want? Why is this guy being so nice? Over here, we're getting that. Me and Lou are looking like, there's no way these people are just actually that nice. And they are. They live it. And being here in a Muslim country, going to the mosque, praying shoulder to shoulder with your brothers, it's a different feeling, because it brings me closer to God in general. Like, in America, I'm praying, but it's like when you have everybody doing it together, it's a different feel. The energy's just amazing. Honestly, like, it's the best thing I ever did, best choice I ever made, was coming down here to train with them. Not only for my martial arts, but for my Islam, for my religion, for my just bringing me closer to it all. It's been amazing.
For a guy that has been 11 years training every day, like day in, day out, week in, week out, living, sleeping, breathing MMA, it's been hard for Jack to just have to sit on the sidelines and not be able to do anything.
Hi guys,
now while you can't do much, I want you to fucking be like this all the time. Because you'll get endurance in this shoulder now. Just keeping his hand like always glued here. So now you can see he's really enthusiastic, he's really driven. And I actually think it's a positive that his body, after 11 years of getting smashed, it's just that 3-4 months of complete recovery.
He basically called me straight after the fight. We were on the chat. He basically just said, a loss is a loss, like, deal with it, like, you'll be okay. And we also, at that point, we sort of both knew that I was better than 0-2 as a professional. So he basically just said, let's just get back in the gym and let's just hit a goal of 10 wins from now, which would get us there 10-2.
I had zero doubt that Jack would bounce back, and I was 100% sure that we would end up in the position that we are in today, going international, and Jack about to prove what he's made of on the world stage.
You have the best boxing in the welterweight division, arguably in the UFC. Belal has said that no, he deserved that title as having the best boxing in the welterweight division, and he insists that he's not even going to shoot a takedown against you. Do you believe that?
I think he's obviously a competitive guy, so he'll dip the toes, he'll get hurt, and then I think he will revert back to what he thinks is the easiest method to victory. It's no question, he's got a boring fight style, you know, he's good at holding people down, getting victories, but I think winning is obviously his #1 goal, and fair play to him, but I feel like I can beat him. Well, I mean, he's a more dangerous fighter for sure, and I think I can not only get the world title, we get the world title off a dominant finish. Then I feel like having 5 rounds, it's just going to be, I believe it will be to my advantage. I believe I'll be able to continuously get back to my feet and sting below, and having those extra 2 rounds to damage him, I feel like it's, I think it works well for me, you know. I'm going to keep pushing until the final bell.
I could beat him in many different ways. I could outstrike him if I want to. I could out-kickbox him if I want to. Or I could out-wrestle him if I want to. For him, he could only win one way, one specific way, and it has to be by knockout. Like, he's not gonna outlast me. He's not gonna outwork me. He's not gonna outmuscle me. He's not gonna outgrab me. I'm excited because Jack has a long winning streak. So that double-digit winning streak, I want to take that from him. I've been using the Canelo boxing, and I want to put it to the test, right? I want to put it to the test and have that moment where I go, that's why I'm the best boxer in the UFC. That's why I'm the best boxer in the welterweight division. And all these people are going to keep hating. They're going to keep wondering how we keep doing it.
When it came to being a fighter, like, you know, everybody's goal is always UFC, UFC, UFC. And for me, like, I honestly believe that. I believe I could make it there. But, you know, after you win a couple amateur fights, you're fighting, and then you see a couple guys around you that you've known that they made it to the UFC, they'll fight once, then lose. Then they'll be out. And you're like, man, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. And then having a guy like Lewis Taylor, who's literally been with me since the beginning, like, never get a shot, never got a shot into the UFC. And I'm sitting there like, man, what if I don't get a shot? What if it doesn't happen? What if it's not in the books for me? And then, but like having somebody like him who's been through it all, who's literally won 10 first round knockout fights and finishes, and you're like, how is this guy not getting a shot? And he would just be this motivate me. No, bro, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Stay patient. It's gonna happen. You're not me. You're not me. Just keep winning. It's gonna come. Keep winning. It's gonna come. And then probably once I got to like 7-0, 8-0, then I was like, all right, I can make it. I can make it. Then when I got into UFC, I'm like, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that goes in and I'm not comfortable just making it. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that's just happy that my goal is making it to the UFC. Like, I literally want to fight for gold, and I want to be a champion, and I believe I can. And then once you start getting 4 or 5 wins in the UFC, and you're like, all right, I can compete with these guys. And now that I'm in the rankings, and now I'm on that ladder, now I can start climbing that ladder to the title. Like, now is where it's like the momentum's really pushing it. It's like, now it's okay. Now I really got to show these people what I'm capable of.
How long does it usually take? It would take 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe 25 minutes to be like 100 degrees. So. Nice.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's getting nice and hot there. Oh, yeah. Heating up. Hold on, this is great. It's going to fix my arm.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes. I thought I'd do like 20 minutes here and then do 3 minutes in the ice bath and then another 20 minutes. Oh, we can try 3 ice baths. I do enjoy seeing it go away.
5 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. Sometimes I reckon it's harder, even if like I come in and I'll just like dunk and then stand up and then dunk and then stand up and then like 5 times. Probably only takes like 20 seconds to do it 5 times, but I reckon that is fucking cold, eh?
My dad and my mom both like, you gotta go to school, you gotta go to school, you gotta be a lawyer, you gotta be a lawyer. And then even when I would fight and I would do it, you know, my dad never came to one of my fights. So like he was always in the store. He was always working 12-hour shifts, 13-hour shifts. He like never had a vacation, never did anything, never came to any high school sports or anything like that. So it was never one of those things where they ever thought that I would be doing sports professionally. So then when I would do it, even as an amateur, I wouldn't fight. Oh, are you done yet? Go back to school. Oh, what about now? Did I get to the UFC? All right, now we can go to school. Look at this guy. Look at my dad's friend's a lawyer and a judge. His son's being a lawyer. Why don't you be like him? Go finish school. Go do this. Go do this. And I'm like, now it's like over the top where I'm like, yo, I'm wearing a suit now, but now my suit's on ESPN. The first person in the pool, you're gonna go into your drawers. Out there watching. Dude,
yo, why do you look like you got water?
You just stopped in the middle of the air?
You got water. I got chlorine in my throat in there.
You stopped in the middle of the air, bro.
Yeah, I know you want it.
Belal, I think, gets too much bad rap. Like Belal, when he beat up Sean Brady, that was very entertaining. And Sean Brady's very good. You know, I think Belal just does what it takes to win.
Belal has got to be in the best place because he's dealing with a boxing-heavy fighter who doesn't really do well against grapplers. We've seen him against Gilbert Burns, and he seemed to struggle a little bit, even though he beat Gilbert. But Belal right now is on top of his game. If I'm Belal, I'm like, whew, this is
all things considered, probably the easiest stylistic matchup at the top of that division.
Yeah, his heart. He's going to fight to the end. When I fought Leon, I knew that he was going to break. So with JDM, I'm just going to have to work a little bit harder to find that break. All these guys, when they get into cage with me and they step across, it's different. He beat Gilbert Burns, but Gilbert Burns is not me. He beat this guy, he's not me. He's on this streak, but he hasn't fought anybody like me. But when he gets into the cage with me, it's going to be fighting the best welterweight in the world, and he's going to realize there's levels.
Below someone that's going to come forward and try and engage with grappling. But I've fought people that come forward and try and grapple me my whole career. I think I've got more precision, accuracy, power, the whole lot. I think I've got more dog in me. I think he hasn't fought someone like me. I've fought people like him my whole career. He's never fought someone like me. I think I'm going to sting him. I think I can get the finish, That'd be the icing on the cake. Get a finish, start the championship reign.
Belal Muhammad is going to be very excited for this one. He's going to look at what Gilbert Burns was able to do and feel that he can replicate it because he's younger, he hasn't got as many miles on the clock and all that type of stuff. But if he keeps it on the feet, it's going to be a problem. Jack's got real power. He's got beautiful understanding of range and timing and rhythm. He can see shots. He rips to the body beautifully, and he's a taller guy. So there's a lot of advantages on the feet. But Belal's a whirlwind. Belal is an absolute tornado.
UFC 315 is going down on May 10th at the Bell Center in Montreal, and it's headlined by a 5-round welterweight title fight between Belal Muhammad and Jack Della Maddalena, a high-stakes main event that could redefine the future of the 170-pound division. Let's break it all down. UFC Welterweight Championship. After years of being overlooked, Belal Muhammad, 24-3, 1NC, finally gets his moment as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. And now he's set to make his first official title defense. Sitting on a 10-fight unbeaten streak, Muhammad has been one of the most consistent forces in the division. From outworking Stephen Thompson and Vicente Luque to shutting down Gilbert Burns on short notice, Belal has quietly built a resume that's impossible to ignore. But while some see him as a grinder, Belal's evolution has been real. His striking has improved, his fight IQ is elite, and his cardio? Arguably the best at 170. There's nothing flashy about what he does, but he breaks opponents down round by round and doesn't make mistakes. That's why he's champion. Across the cage stands Jack Della Maddalena, 17-2, Australia's most dangerous export since Robert Whittaker. Jack is riding a 16-fight win streak, including 7 straight UFC victories, and he hasn't looked out of place once. With slick boxing, laser-accurate counters, and one of the best body shot arsenals in the sport, he's walked through guys like Randy Brown, Kevin Holland, and most recently, a hard-fought decision win over Gilbert Burns. What makes this fight compelling is the contrast. Belal's pressure and volume versus Jack's precision and composure. This isn't just a brawler versus a technician. It's a test of styles, tempo, and championship composure. Can Belal smother another dangerous striker and grind his way to a title defense? Or will Jack's clean, punishing boxing be enough to pick apart the champ and claim the throne? This fight is everything the division needs right now. Fresh, meaningful, and competitive at the highest level. So what do you think? Will Belal finally get the credit he deserves with a dominant title defense? Or is Jack Della Maddalena about to become the next big thing at welterweight? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a beat in the world of MMA. This is MMA All Out, and I'll see you in the next one.